So, this video is basically for us that for the people that are being gang stalked, harassed, or bullied, whatever term you want to use. Basically, when a lot of people in a society think it's okay to do a lot of harassment, bullying, invasion of privacy, spying, torture, whatever you want to call it. It's all basically part of the same dimension, which is a portion of the society doesn't want you in their society, I guess. So, so maybe we should, people in the community that know that you're being stalked and harassed, and it's never really gonna end, or whatever, or it will end, but it's on somebody else's terms and not yours. Maybe we should create our own little village, colony, or whatever you want to call it, where people can live in peace and not be harassed and not be followed, not be name called, or a lot of other stupidity that people are doing. If people are doing that to you, and you see a lot of people now are talking about like support group type of thing. Um, that's just putting like a band-aid on the solution, isn't it? I mean, the solution should be to for it to stop, for the harassment, the bullying, the stalking, the breaking into your house when you're not there, moving stuff around. It depends, I guess, where you're at and when people are there around you. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, wherever you go, if you're gonna get harassed, bullied, stalked, wherever you go, maybe you should consider forming your own little enclave of where you can just live in peace with other people that are feeling the same vibe as you. You know, I don't know. It seems to be mostly men, but I don't know if it's 100% men. But because also part of the gang stalking, whatever, group harassment, cost stalking, whatever term you want to use. There's a lot of people that pretend to be part of, be a target to something themselves when they're the ones targeting the people in the group. So how, let's say you do a meetup on people that are being gang stalked. I've been to other meetups where it was supposed to be about a like atheist group, and guess what? Christians would go there and just try to start shit on people that were not trying to hear that. You know what I mean? And there were some people that were legitimately like targeted. I mean, they're legitimately atheists, but you can really find out which one was who right there, right? And it would seem kind of odd and strange to call people out, but if you have your own little village and everybody's part of this, has the same rules, has this, not harassing others and not interfering in other people's lives, then that would be one of them. And if somebody, you think somebody's doing something, you could actually call them out and maybe search what they have in their pockets or whatever. And if they're part of that, then you just kick them out of the group. You can't really do that in society as you have it right now. Right now, you're the one that's been labeled as a whatever, right? Strange, weird, I don't know, creepy. The labels go on and on, especially now that a lot of women like to throw labels at men, but somehow magically they don't want labels thrown at them, so it's kind of weird. But I don't know if it's mostly men. It seems like from the groups online, the ones posting videos is mostly men. So it seems to be mostly men that are rejected from the society they live in. why not start our own a village or a group or where we all live in the same, we all know the same rules and all that. Um, it seems it will be a better long term solution than what you have now, which is you living around total strangers or potential strangers that are just whatever reason. It could be you're an atheist and they're Christians, and some of these Christians are pretty fanatical in their belief, and if you don't believe the same thing they believe, then you're not okay or whatever. Or it could be about anything. But the whole point is, it doesn't matter what it is about. It's harassment, bullying, stalking, and they don't want you in their society or whatever. A lot of the people are not gonna leave you alone. Maybe you should start your own little group. Um, maybe that's a better option. Um, it's a solution based on desperation. Because you're being stalked, harassed. If people are using some type of microwave energy um, or they're using ultrasonic weapons on you or whatever, then they're saying they don't want you around. So you should be like, cool, I don't want to be around there either. You just move to and start your own little village with, and or get a bunch of other people and they're in the same situation. Start that. That seems a lot better than what we have now. At least what I would have now. I certainly wouldn't mind being in a group like that, out in the woods somewhere where you can start your own community. You know, basically it's gonna be rejects and outcasts from the society. But I don't see it as a failure on my part. I see it as a failure of society's part, that they would just reject people out of the blue. You know what I mean? So, and I don't think you should feel like you're the bad person when you haven't really done anything. You're just trying to mind your business and try to live your life, and people are interfering in it. So, I certainly think that's a better option for a lot of people that are being stalked. I think like living around a lot of people that are like to spread rumors and gossip and get in other people's business just to destroy people's lives isn't what I want to be part of society like that. I don't want to see other people getting hurt and bullied and stalked, harassed. I mean, it was legitimate claim, like somebody actually did something bad. Then that's why we have laws, right? That's why we have the police. That's why we have all this service. And if the guy is such a terrible douchebag or whatever, because in my opinion, what I've seen is mostly guys getting treated like this. Um, then we should form our own group out in the middle of the country or somewhere where all the so-called supposed normals wouldn't go and harass us, right? I mean, that's the level that we are at now. So I don't know why. I never thought torture was okay, and I never thought damaging somebody's health and like your hearing or microwaving somebody was moral or ethical or the best that society got to offer. So I think in a lot of ways we were making society worse by destroying people's lives with gossip or rumors. If it's legitimate, just like the Me Too movement, just like all these other movements, there are legal channels, the legal ways you could do it, right? You actually have to have evidence. You can't just run your mouth. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't become just like some woman said or some guy said, and now it's legitimate claim. Hopefully, we become better than that as a society. But the way it looks like doesn't look like it's the society's let people just live their lives. And the funny thing is, people are doing it to themselves. What I mean is, like, people talk about the government spying on this and that. Maybe they are. I'm sure that they are. Positive that they are. But at the same time, the government isn't driving around my house 24/7 trying to throw microwave radiation at me. The government isn't. Some people think that if you're being gang stalked, that the government is. It seems like it's an overwhelming force, and who could have all these resources to do this? But magically, you have a phone has GPS on it, and somebody puts spyware on there, or other ways, not even having spyware, like just your phone number, they could track you. They could know your patterns, where you've been, where you're going, which store you go to, which they can even record you anything you say on the phone, even though it's not supposed to be working. They could technically still listen. So this isn't some overwhelming power. It's just a bunch of people that think they're doing the right thing. They think harassing people is gonna get the world better. I guess I don't really understand that. I think that it would be better by if somebody's a pedophile. They should go see a doctor or something. Get meds before they harm somebody, some kid. If somebody has mental problems and is thinking of committing a mass murder, like the guy in Las Vegas, I think maybe we should invest in mental health, right? Instead of, like, I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know what he went through, but it couldn't have been that great if he thought the solution was to murder hundreds of people. Um, doesn't sound like very good solution to whatever problem he was having. Going to a mental health professional where you can get medication, maybe get at least somebody to listen to his problems. I think you'd probably be better than he could actually live himself, right? And he wouldn't ruin his life. He wouldn't ruin all those people's lives. I don't know. The way I think, I mean, a lot of people don't think that way, I guess, now. Because a lot of people are all into spreading stupidity in other people's lives, like with rumors and gossip. And everybody wants to play like they're doing something right. I mean, this is a problem when you give the common man a super speaker like Facebook or Twitter or anything. It's going to be used for a lot of stupidity, you know? Because a lot of people aren't that smart enough to talk about intelligent topics. If they were, they would be talking about those, right? I mean, think how much better it would be if all these people, like, for the past year, that all the crap they've been talking about, you know, all the stuff they're probably doing to you. If all this could be channeled into something positive for their lives or whatever, instead of going and trying to destroy some guy's life or some woman's life or whatever. Everybody's on some crusade now, and that automatically makes you a fanatic, right? If you're on some crusade about some this and that, you're not looking at things logically. The better thing is to be more person to that person. Like, if the guy is a criminal, okay, well, you know, they have laws against that, right? They have the police or to investigate it, right? Um, I just think that the crap that happened to me is too unreal, too fake, too immoral for these people not to think that they're doing something immoral themselves, right? I'm sure it's all me. I'm the bad guy, but think about all those other people that could have been saved if these people just do the right thing.